Det är jag som är Grimsa.
Grimsa am I, daughter of a Viking chieftain. I lived here at Broborg. My father died while on a Viking expedition, leaving me with stronghold and all my father's fortune. It made me rich, and I had many suitors. But I rejected them all, one way or another. So here I am, still by myself, still with my fortune. One day, in the gloomy November twilight, several ships carrying warriors put ashore here at Broborg. "Who are you?" I called out. "The brother of Grimsa," replied their chieftain. "I am here to claim my rightful inheritance." But it was not true. I denounced him, impostor, liar, and ordered my people to loose arrows and tumble boulders down on them. But then the strangers began collecting brushwood, and they set fire to my stronghold. I cried out in my anguish, "O my father's mighty stronghold, you are a flame, and my hands cannot defend you against these villains." But I would not yield, and lest this unknown brother take them, I set fire to the storehouses myself, and so my magnificent stronghold was laid waste by fire. They say the smoke rose so high that it could be seen from the temple at distant Uppsala, a hard day's march away. When I saw the blazing roof beams, I fell into such weeping that it broke my heart.
That was a legend of Grimsa, the daughter of Viking chieftain, which ended so tragically with her death. The legend probably has very little to do with reality. However, the burial mound near the hill fort, where the ill-fated Grimsa is said to be buried, probably is from the Viking age. Today, the hill fort at Broborg is one of the best preserved and most magnificent in its kind in Uppland. It is strategically located on a ridge by the ancient waterway Långhundraleden, which connected Gamla Uppsala with the Baltic Sea and beyond. It is no accident that the hill fort is situated right next to the route. It was almost certainly built to control the waterway, both to protect against possible invaders and to collect tolls from the traders who transported their goods along the route. The hill fort is situated on a hill about 45 meters above sea level. It consists of two walls, one inner and one outer. The inner wall measures around 85 by 70 meters. It is 8 to 15 meters wide and, at its highest point, around 2 meters high. The hill fort is defended by steep slopes or boulders and has two entrances. The walls are constructed from boulders and the inner wall is reinforced with earth ramparts in places. One interesting and unusual feature, which is relatively easy to see in parts of the top of the inner wall, is that the boulders are vitrified. For this to occur, they must have been heated to a very high temperature, probably over 1100 degrees Celsius, within a confined space. So the vitrification was probably not the result of an attack on the hill fort. It seems more likely that they wanted to strengthen the walls using a deliberate combustion process. A carbon-14 dating from a post hole in the inner wall and a glass bead found during excavations indicate that the hill fort was in use during the migration and Vendel periods, AD 400 to 800. What is believed to be the remains of dwellings were also found. Finds including pottery and animal bones confirm that the hill fort was inhabited over several periods. At the time the hill fort was occupied, it had a very extensive view over the Långhundraleden waterway, and in the early Iron Age the water reached right to the foot of the hill. It is easy to understand why the legend of Grimsa is still retold. We sense her all around us, Grimsa, daughter of a mighty Viking chieftain.